Trees all shake and quiver and quake as he robs them of their gold. The autumn wind is a raider, pillaging just for fun. He'll knock you round and upside down and laugh when he's conquered and won.
And I approve this message.
Oakland Raiders, Oakland Raiders, Oakland Raiders. Just win, baby, win, baby, win, baby. We are the Oakland Raiders, Oakland Raiders, Oakland Raiders. Just win, baby, win, baby, win, baby. Don't need no invitation. We are that Raider Nation. We rock that black and silver. We make them shake and shiver. We make them reconsider. And we still committed. So if you want a piece of this, you can come and get it. Touchdown, touchdown. Let's throw a bomb on first down. Let's throw a bomb on every down. First we score, then we clown. Having fun, look around. Nobody loud as a Raider crowd. Nobody proud as a Raider crowd. NFL, how you like me now? We gon' do this open style. Nothing but action. I'm Bo Jackson, hit the hole. Run you over, goal line. Jumping over, going crazy. Lose your soul, lose your mind in the black hole. Here's the goal, Super Bowl. And everybody here, get the goal. Don't need no invitation. We are that Raider Nation. We rock that black and silver. We make them shake and shiver. We make them reconsider. And we still committed. So if you want a piece of this, you can come and get it. Oakland Raiders.
Oakland Raider. What up? What is up? What is up? What is up, y'all? Damn, man, I haven't seen y'all in a minute. What's going on, y'all?
I know, dog. You know,
right?
We're like stepbrothers or something.
Oh, y'all empezar. Oh, here we go. See, here we go. Here we go. You
know
did
me.
1,000 subscribers, and now you're too big for somebody.
Yeah,
huh?
you're too
Hollywood,
big. Too big for us little people out here.
whatever. What's going on? What's going on?
Hey, one thing I gotta make it straight. It wasn't late because of me this time.
No. We were just bullshitting. We were just bullshitting because it had been a minute, actually. So we were just bullshitting in the green room. And I was waiting for Raider Jeff to add some sounds, and he did. So,
All right.
See,
That works.
now we got
your thong wearing fatty.
Shut your damn
Song working
mouth.
fit.
It doesn't matter what you think.
Oh my
yes. But shout out
shit.
to those of you in the chat. Appreciate you being here.
Yeah.
Welcome to a special Wednesday episode of Puro Raider Podcast. Normally we are on Mondays, but a shout out to our boy Big Luck. He said, "What's going on? Hurry up, Cheeto. It was me by a mile late. 3 minutes, dog. Y'all tripping over 3 minutes. It's 7:15, not 7:19." Hey, Law, what's going on, brother? Salute to you. Shout out to TBH Sacramento. You guys got your Raiders draft party coming up, man. That's gonna be dope. Y'all get to see Romanowski. So, yeah.
Rumble.
Rorschach, what's going on, brother? How you doing? And if you're early, you're on time. If you're Lord, see, I hate. It's funny because I was in the military, so I get that. I really do get that because I hate being late for that same reason. Yeah. Yep. Hobo, shout out $2 already gonna start. Raquel, are you Santa Claus? Because baby, you slay me. Wow.
and it begins.
And it begins. I couldn't find the
begins.
bitch ass up one yet. All right. Well, whenever you get a chance to find it, big dog, you find it. I need that. It doesn't matter where you think when Jeff starts his Mendoza propaganda. Look, Big Luck.
Shut your mouth, you thong wearing fatty.
Oh, God.
Oh man, but hey, he said Leo hates being late, but it's always late. I know, right? Go freaking figure, bro. I do. I even to go to the movies, I hate being late, man. I get like severely angry and irritated. Yeah.
Trying to see the previews, dog.
I think even when we go to games, I'm always telling her, "Well, what time we leaving?
Game starts at 12 and he gets nervous by 8 o'clock and shit.
Yeah.
I
think one time he even asked me, "Do you even have our tickets yet?" And I'm like, "Oh, hold on."
Yeah. He's like, "You don't even have the tickets yet, bro. The lot don't open until like 9 or something like that." He was like, "What the fuck?"
Salute Alex. Salute Alex. What's going on? What's going on? Hobo, Raquel, are you the last step? Because you got me tripping.
I got you. I got you. You ain't gonna fall.
Oh my lord! Oh my lord! Oh my lord!
That's funny. That's funny.
Speaking of Riz, have y'all heard? Who was it? The game when he DMs girls on Instagram, like what he does to get their attention.
Nah.
Maybe Hobo. Maybe you should try this one day, bro. He'll put like B2, and then the girl will respond with a question mark. And he's like, "Oh, my bad, girl. I'm just trying to get a snack from the vending machine." Like, oh, snack!
That's a good one. That's a good
one. Right? See, wouldn't that work though? I mean, think about it. Isn't it like clever? Because the girl's gonna respond, right? If you put like,
she'll laugh and really, she'll laugh.
Right? Yeah.
That was a good one.
Yeah. So Raquel, if you see Hobo slide into your DMs with that, you know what it is now. He's like, I added you on the app that
I think he got better ones than that.
See, she didn't appreciate that one, bro.
If someone messaged me some shit like that, they would stay in the request.
Yeah.
Hey, Raquel's gonna be like, I'm not a snack, I'm a full course meal or something right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think you messed up by calling her a snack, dog. So
Brazilian barbecue over here,
right?
I'm a buffet.
Oh shit! But hey, man, I was telling you guys, it's been a minute since we got. I think the last time we had our show was after the Max drama trade happened. He came back, right?
Yeah, right before they started signing on Wednesday, I think it was.
Yeah. So
we went on that Monday.
Yeah. So since then, Max Crosby's back as a Raider, right? I know a lot of some of the nation is happy. Some of them are like, "Oh, fuck that." He said, "Flock Nation." I don't know if you guys watch his podcast or not, but he's been pretty vocal about it. Not this week, but the last week. Yeah, he finally said his 2 cents about it, right?
Yeah,
talking about that people are gonna talk shit regardless of what you do, right? It don't matter. So yeah, but I mean, I'm curious. Are your guys' thoughts and feelings now that it's been almost a month since the whole drama happened with Max? Like, you guys think that's over? Is it ever going to be over? Max really a Raider for life, or how do you see it? What's up with you, Raquel?
I think that honestly, it's like what he said. What I said in the rush. When you told me to watch it, I watched it, and I was kind of like, that's basically what the take I got from him was that, like, hey, I'm gonna go with the flow, whatever's best for the team. It seemed like he was happy to come back, and I think that regardless, even if he did go somewhere else, he is a Raider for life. I think that he was just doing what was best for the team. I do think that he messed up when he said Flock Nation, because that kind of
really.
There's only one nation. There's only one nation. That's Raider Nation. So that word don't ever go with another team or to another team. But I'm over it. At this point, I'm like, let's just go with the flow. Let's just get there. Let's go. Let's get this going. With Max or without him?
With Max or without him. Okay. All right. What about you, Chona?
I mean, I think at this point he's staying. He ain't going nowhere. With everything that Baltimore threw out there about the worries about his knee and all that stuff. No one's gonna take that shot. And I think as Raider Nation, as long as he comes out and he's balling, we'll forget about it either way. Mm-hmm. We're not gonna hold that against him if he comes out and he balls like he normally does.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you know me, bro. He's my number one selling merch. I was heartbroken.
Oh, dude! And it's funny because he's the only I normally me. I don't normally don't buy jerseys and stuff like that. Yeah. He's the only jersey I have besides the old school one. Besides the old school one. Besides Bo Jackson and Tim Brown, I don't usually don't buy them because they leave a lot. Yeah. So like I said, eventually he'll. I mean, I'm glad. I think he. At the end of the day, I think it makes the defense stronger.
Yeah, for sure.
Whether you like it or not, that defense looks really good on paper.
Yeah. Shout out to my boy.
Put that together, it'd be different. It's
Put it together on the field. It'll be
put it together in the field. Yeah. That's going to be a defense to be reckoned with. So,
shout out to my boy Joe Murley. Cheeto is a snack too. Yeah. Maybe. Hey, Joe's right though. And for someone who says he doesn't care what people say, he talks a lot about what people say. That is true. That is true. Shout out to my boy Jeff for being a member for 14 months. Damn, that is, man. I've known you that long, bro. Damn,
that's crazy.
It seems like longer, knowing the way that dude fucking cries sometimes. Like, oh my lord. Yeah. And no, I did not ditch the Raider Connection show. It got canceled today because Jeff. It was funny because I was talking to these two, and these two thought I abandoned them.
You know, he hit 1,000. He hit 1,000 subscribers. We were like, oh, whatever.
Right. Hey, shout out to Mason Swanson. What's going on, brother? Flock Nation. Hey, bro, you're a Ravens fan. Hey, you got something to cheer about. Leo, how am I gonna get fired from the Raider Connection when I'm the one that created that shit?
Got fired on his day off.
Right. Oh my god. Right. What's going on, Paul? Raider Paul with the Raiders. Right.
Yes, sir.
He said Max was crying about a private jet.
Hey, it is crazy though how they made him fly to Baltimore and to Washington and then drive up 2 hours.
But
yeah, it was, bro. It was funny because it was crazy.
I was like,
but when you think about it, like I don't know, the whole situation is just weird, you know. When you think about the way it went down, not being greeted by the general manager when you arrive.
Yeah, the whole situation. I think the way I started looking at it after, I was like, I think they just flew him out just to fly him out and make it look like. But I think they had already made up their mind, to be honest.
Right.
It was just more a formality to bring him out, and oh no, never mind, your knee's worse than what we thought it was.
Yeah, and so many people have said that about Baltimore. And I don't know if you guys watched they recently had the owners meetings in Arizona, and they were talking to Spytech. And one of the things he said, they asked him, you obviously made all these deals during the tampering period, but did you at all think about going back on them after the Max Crosby deal went through, right? Because then it affects your cap. And the thing he said is, we don't operate like that here.
Nope.
Yeah, I was like, ooh, like, all right, okay, I got you, Spytech. Yeah,
I've seen that too. I was like,
yeah,
mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we'll see. But I mean, now everything's a little different. So we'll see how it is when it comes down to Max and his knee, his recovery. Based on what he says, everything's going good. Obviously, this defense is going to look a lot better, right? That's what we're looking at.
Oh yeah,
I mean, they did their thing. Spytech said the owners, Mark and company, gave us the green light and gave us the money to spend. And so they went out there and they spent, bro. They added some good players. They added a lot of good players on the defense, and then Max is back, so it's definitely a better defense. But so far, like, what are your thoughts on what we've done so far when it comes to free agency, Chona?
Man, that defense is you and I've always talked about how much we like defense first.
Yeah.
We've always talked about it, and I think over the last couple of years, our linebackers have always been our weakest thing.
Oh God, we've needed linebackers for the longest.
And looking at them now, I was like, man, that's probably one of the best parts of our defense right now. The way they're all lined up, I was like, man, that's awesome. I love it. I love what they did, getting the center. It looks like they're gonna go with the young quarterback that it's like half and half with people. But I don't know, the signings they all made sense. In one way or another, they all made sense. It wasn't anything we were looking at like kind of like, what? We don't really need that guy or anything like that. They all made sense. So I'm excited about it. I'm really excited. I'm hoping they can put it together on the field and just, fucking run over these fucking people, all over these offenses with that defense.
Right.
I'm excited.
What about you, Raquel? What do you think so far of the free agencies? What he did? What Kubiak and Spytech been cooking?
Well, I'm more of an offensive person, but what I will say, going into this, my thought was like, what, we can't rebuild just on free agency alone. Free agency is a missing piece here or there. But this regime fucking did that shit. They fucking built a team off the free agency. And I honestly, I've never really seen that. And I did not expect that from us, because usually we fuck up in every way, and I mean, we do, we do. But this year, it just looks different. They went in there, they were aggressive. They just spent that money and just built a team. Even if we went into the draft now, I think that we would just. To me, my approach would be at this point in the draft, because we did so well in free agency, is to do best player. What's the best player after QB? But after that, best player.
Why can't it be best player from the get go? Why is it after QB?
Because we need one of those. We need one.
Are you saying that quarterback isn't the best player in the draft?
That's what I'm saying. That's the first round pick. We should pick the quarterback, and then after that, best player available.
Okay.
But we need a quarterback. We don't have not even a second string.
Yes, we have a long way to go. We do have a long way to go. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, definitely we have a lot of holes still. But I mean, so far with the offseason, I've been really, really happy with these two, with Kubiak and with Spytek. You know what they've been doing, what they've been saying, the direction that this team is going. I was questioning when they signed Nailor, the wide receiver, like, why the fuck would you get that dude? But then I think as time has gone on, it's like I kind of see what his vision is. When they signed the big center, Lindenbaum, focus on the run game. Him saying he's happy with the young guys right now with the offensive line. Even them adding that guard from San Francisco who's not big, but he's a star. Not a star, but he's not a star. I mean, but he's depth, right? Competition.
Yeah, it's what it is. Yeah.
Seeing how excited JPJ was that he now has a position. He's not going to be bounced
set
around,
role.
right?
He has a set role, and and it's funny because I always liked him as a guard just because he's mobile.
He's that mauler.
Yeah, he's running forward, and if you're gonna throw a running back behind him, you want that guard who moves forward. And he's just like he's trying to run over everybody as like a fullback almost.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And I think even with drafting Mendoza, like it doesn't mean we're gonna go out there and light it up either. I still think the primary focus of this team is Genty, that line and that run game, right? With Mendoza being able to complement with Bowers.
Yeah.
Because Bowers is the main target. Genty is also going to get his handful of the ball. So it's definitely going to be awesome to see what he does with those two and his scheme.
If you get that running game going with them, it'll open up so much on the passing game.
Right.
It'll be amazing. We'll see though. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, but what about you guys so far? What you've seen from Clint Kubiak and Spytek? Are you happy with it? I didn't put Brady on there because but for the most part, I think it's Clint and Spytek. Yeah.
I mean, I love it. I love it. I know we had our issues with him last year about how last year went. I don't think he had the okay to go out and do what he wanted to do. Like last year. This year was, that's the reason we got him right from Tampa Bay. Is because of this what he did this year. He can make that happen.
Right.
So I'm so far so good. I can't complain. At the end of the day, the players do have to put in work and do their part on the field.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But when you're looking at, like I said, on paper, when you look at them on paper, they don't get it much better than that.
I agree. I'm really, really happy with what they did, and I doubted them. I doubted that they were going to, replace everybody on the coaching staff. I doubted that we were going to be so aggressive. And so once, we hired everybody and then they went into free agency and they were so aggressive, I was like, I know what direction they're going in and I like it. Especially, because and they're being so honest and candid. I don't really feel like there's before a lot of the pressers and a lot of their interviews, you had to read through the lines, but I think with them they're very straightforward about what they're doing. And I like to know what's going on. I don't like to guess.
Yeah. I'm kind of glad they do say it, but they don't make it so obvious. Like everyone knows 99.8% whatever chance we're drafting Mendoza, right? But they haven't came out here and say yes, we're drafting him. Every time they get asked, it's like, yeah, we're doing our homework on it. And when they get asked, like, oh, you're about to get a franchise quarterback, they'll be like, oh yeah, well, we're doing our homework. We want to make sure. We like these things and we're doing our homework.
He said, I think you guys know what we're going to do. I think it's very clear what we're going to do. And I
I
heard
don't,
him say that's the one presser that I watched.
I don't think they'll show their hand all the time. I think they'll just kind of keep it under, you know what I mean? Keep you guessing.
Under wraps. Keep you
Yeah,
guessing.
under wraps, and then let just between them. Which I'm fine with. Which I'm fine with, you know.
Which I'm glad, because I was tired of our shit just always being there, you know?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
So I'm
A shout out to our boy on 6. Thoughts on the Raiders sending everyone to Miami's Pro Day to watch free safety Alvaro Martinez. I heard not our DC had dinner with him as well. Hey, shout out to my boy on 6 with this $5 holler. Hey man, if whatever makes your Madden experience better, my boy.
Hey, you know, my answer is that Alvarez, I gotta see the film.
I gotta see the film.
Gotta see the film on him first.
Right.
I'm trusting the process. I'm trusting their process.
Yeah.
I'm not. If they're making moves, I'm just gonna trust.
But don't we always say that we're trusting the process?
I don't.
No,
I don't. I never say that. I've never said that in the last like 20 years.
I just like what I see from this year. I know we've had
hold on. You didn't trust John Gruden?
No.
You thought everything he did was wrong?
Not with Alex Leatherwood.
No, I didn't. I haven't. I've always been pissed off about something that they've done before the season starts.
Yeah.
This is the first preseason that I'm actually chill. Like, I'm not pissed off. I don't have high blood pressure.
What has this regime done that has kept you chill that the others haven't?
That I actually have a good feel that they are truly letting, Kubiak make the decisions and do what he wants to do. That we got basically a whole new coaching staff.
Yeah.
And that we ate in free agency. So to me, I'm kind of like, I think they know where they're going with this, and they're being aggressive. And I think that's the main thing for me is they're being aggressive. It does look different. It feels different. I'm not saying we're going to win the Super Bowl. We might not. I'm not saying all that. I'm not saying Mendoza's our favorite. I'm not saying any of that. I just know that we're moving forward. It's forward progress. I'll take it.
Right. It's funny you said this, Shodusk, when they draft Mendoza, they better, even if they don't, if you see the way the draft plan goes nowadays, it's mainly media and television. So even if the pick is in, they're going to take forever to go up there and announce it.
I was thinking that too. They're going to fuck with us and run that clock.
Yeah.
Just to keep us on our toes.
Yeah, because I remember being there in Detroit, and the pick would be in, and then they would do like a little performance or whatever. They would go to commercial on TV, and then by the time they get back, they would actually announce it, and the pick had been in already. They just didn't announce it to us because they were doing the whole TV thing. Yeah. Yeah, so it's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah.
They definitely have to do it for us.
Yeah. But I mean, hey, it is what it is at this point. Yo, hey, what's going on, 805? What's going on?
805.
Yeah. Shout out to Tailgater Tavern, bro. Shout out to Tailgater Tavern and the Bridge in Las Vegas. Yes.
I gotta hit up 805 for next month for
because I'm done getting yelled at. You're never done getting yelled at, bro. You're always gonna get yelled at. You should know that already. Right. But before we get into Mendoza and all that, one of the biggest news too was Mark Davis and the status of the team. Right. So as you guys know, Mark Davis, they had the owners meeting. They had to vote upon league approval of him selling some of the ownership. I believe Joe had posted it on here on his comment about who our owner is going to be. But anyway, the reason I wanted to bring it up, there was a huge panic when this came out, right? Huge panic about it. Oh my God, Mark's going to sell the team. And panic, I mean, in both ways. Because there's people that were happy. Oh my God, he's finally going to sell the team, right? And then there was people that were like, oh my God, how could that happen? Davis has always owned this team and this and that, right? But as you know, they met with Mark today. And he said it himself.
Decides to sell, right?
That's if he decides, and they have to have what is the word they use? Succession plan, right?
Yeah.
They have to have they make them have a plan in case something happens to Mark, right? So that was the reason why. And Mark, pay attention, Raquel, this goes to you. Says, I don't have no kids and a wife yet. So, girl, I don't know what you waiting on, but you need to get over to PF Chang's and go get with Big Mark.
It's the in and out on St. Rose.
Let me go right now. I still got it.
It's the in and out on St. Rose.
Right?
I'll do it. Don't play with me.
Yeah, but no, yeah. So they do have the plan now. He's going to sell another 7% of the team. They're doing 3.5, I believe, before the start of the season, and then he's going to buy the other 3.5 before the start of the next year. So that'll be another part. But Mark still will have the majority ownership of the team. I think the way I heard it from Q is like, as long as he has over 30%, yes, 30% is the minimum, then he would be the controlling owner of the team. I think
he has like 47% right now.
Yeah, he had like 47, and now it's to 40. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And so eventually the plan is for him to do that. Yeah.
The other thing too is people don't realize that Tom Brady, even though like they say he owns what, like 10%?
5%.
5%.
Yeah, Brady owns 5.
Around 10. Yeah. And the reason why is because the two other people that have the minority, the 3 and the 2% or whatever, they're actually his business partners.
Yeah, Seymour and who's the other guy?
I forgot the other guy's name. But
there's another one.
I had it written down because I was going down this whole rabbit hole. I went down this whole rabbit hole from back in the 80s to see who owned how much.
There you go, Egon. Egon's his name. In Egon we trust. Yeah.
So he actually, it's very, very clever of him to have his two business partners buy percentages of the team.
So does that kind of like prevent all the drama that's going up with Seattle and them having to sell the team?
Exactly. That's what there's supposed to be a plan, right? A succession plan. But I think the whole thing in Seattle too is a little crazy too. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because a lot of people don't realize too, though, is that there's actually speculation that when Al Davis passed away, that he actually left the team to Carol Davis with the stipulation in the will that Mark Davis was to run the team. Now we all know, God rest her soul.
She passed on. That's why they needed to do the plan.
Her estate is currently in probate. With that being said, who did she leave it to in her will?
Yeah.
That still hasn't came out either.
She had a little island boy living with her. You didn't know that? And that was the dude that was getting all the money from her.
Well, let me go talk to this island boy. Let me go talk to this island boy.
Carol Davis is getting her freak out. No, I'm just kidding. No. But yeah, that was the whole point. It was just Carol Davis and then Mark Davis, and obviously sadly, she's passed on, so that just left Mark. So the NFL made him have to have a plan. So that's what the whole thing was about, the sales. But oh my God, I remember that day it got announced. People were
everybody went crazy, right?
Oh, they went crazy, bro. Like, relax.
Everybody went crazy.
Relax. Like, oh my God, it's insane. It's insane. I see the chats having a ball. Right. With the Ravens fan, and just so you know, we are not a soft chat. Y'all can go ahead and have it at each other.
Say what you will, say what you must.
Say what you will. Don't get all butthurt if things start to get thin, because then that's how feelings get hurt around here. Yeah. But anyway, today, Mendoza Mania is just in full effect when it comes to Raider Nation, right? That is our savior, right? That is Derek Carr 2.0. That is Tom Brady 2.0, if you ask some people, right?
I'll take Tom Brady.
Right? It depends on who you ask, right? Some people say he's Kirk Cousins 2.0. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I'm hoping he's Matt Ryan at least. If we can get a Matt Ryan version, I would be cool with Mendoza being Matt Ryan, right? I'm not gonna set the bar high and call him Brady either at the same time.
He said my feelings are sensitive.
My feelings are sensitive. Yes, they are. Everybody's been going ham on my boy 805 for his take on Mendoza, because before Orlovsky, 805 had already been saying that he prefers Tyson over Mendoza. So of course, the whole thing went crazy with Orlovsky, and then I reminded everyone, hey, why are you mad at Orlovsky when 805 said it first?
Wow.
So my boy 805 has been getting some heat, but hey, he stick to his guns and he's allowed to have his take. But Yeah, man.
You have your opinion.
You have your opinion, but Raider Nation is in full effect, and today was his pro day, Mendoza's pro day. So as you know, the NFL Network was all up in there, right?
So we're
Everybody wanted to
debating.
get the feel. Yeah, did you guys get to see any of it? Raquel, I know Tron, you were probably working.
Yeah, I was
Raquel
working,
was
so I didn't
working,
get to
but you're
see
probably
any of it.
watching it in the courthouse, though.
I was still watching it.
Yeah,
So I did, you know, and to be honest with you, I felt like he kind of was not making that big of an effort. He actually said that in his interview. And even though
really.
he really wasn't making that effort, he still killed it. So
Oh,
imagine
did he?
making
so,
it.
so in shirts and t-shirts
53,
with no
53,
defense, he was
56,
killing
53
it.
out of the
I have to see it. I have to see. I've seen like little highlights on Instagram or whatever. I've seen.
How was he
I haven't
killing
really
it,
seen it.
Raquel?
He wasn't. First of all, he wasn't feeling good.
He had a flu, perdón. So
He's sick. Number one, you could tell he wasn't feeling good. But you know, like everything that he did, just his footwork, his maneuvering. You know, I mean, I'm not saying like it's different when you're under pressure, right? It's different. But I
you're
just
not wearing shorts and t-shirts. Yeah.
I just feel like he wasn't. He even said it like, you know, hey, I'm not really trying to go out there and be all that today. I'm trying to be all that for the season. So I mean, I think that he did really well, and it looked very effortless.
Michael said Fernando had COVID and still rocked it.
See what I'm saying? He did. I'm going to tell you, he didn't have to be there. He didn't have to go and do it.
Oh my God! So there's legends.
He said we went from
right?
the flu game to the flu pro day.
Right. So there's legends in sports, like the legendary Michael Jordan moment of the flu game.
The flu game, yeah.
There's that moment, and then remember this, y'all. There is the moment, the flu pro day of Fernando Mendoza. Pobrecito could have stayed home, had Grandma rub Vaporu on his chest.
Yeah, he had
Give him
Vaporu,
some
I knew it.
caldito, right? He didn't have to come to work today. He could have took PTO today.
Should have stayed home with a nice caldo, right?
Right, but he decided to still go out there and throw the football in his shorts. Yes. But no, I'm glad you hey, what's going on, brother? What's going on? What's going on, Lucky? Welcome. Thank you for tuning in, bro. But I have the film right here for you if you want to see it. But like my man showed up on the pro day with his arm and still nailed 53 out of 56
with an IV in his arm.
Now, let me ask you this, and this is not me being a hater. This is not me questioning it. But if we're in a pro day situation, no defenders, right? No one pressuring me. Why were there even any incomplete passes?
Oh, I don't know. I have to see. Did the guy drop any or those?
I don't know. I didn't see. So Elon, let me know.
Well, how about he could have dropped? He could have dropped something that was in his hands.
The only reason I say that, bro, is because obviously the receiver probably ran.
One of them that I seen honestly was not on him. It was the receiver. He should have had it. He didn't.
See, that's the response I was waiting for. And I say that because the minute there's an incomplete pass on the team, it's not going to be Mendoza's fault. It's Tucker didn't run his route, right? Bauer should have looked. I'm just saying, y'all, be prepared. Be prepared. All I'm saying, though, is if there's no pressure, I want to see 100% completion rate, goddammit. True. But anyway, here's the. Let me bring up the video since Chona didn't see it. Here's the video of his pro day. Him throwing these dots that Raquel so lovely pointed out. Yeah. You know.
Those drops were on receivers. I keep seeing
on the receivers, right? Yeah, I didn't even know he went like 53 of whatever the hell. I only saw that.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I only saw that when I saw Rundown's video. Mm-hmm. So when I saw Rundown's video about the completion rate, so yeah. So there we go. I will say that one's nice.
I mean, the ball drops in there nice based off his throws when they're up in the air. They drop in.
That one's a little behind him. That one's nice, right? Okay, I like that one. Get there. This is my favorite though. All bullshit aside, I do like that one. Yeah.
I mean, based on some of those throws, it looks good, but I mean, I still gotta watch it. I need to jump on there and watch it and check it out.
Well, yeah, the NFL Network had it on there. Of course, they had their whole thing on about it, right? See, like the drops were on the receivers.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I heard that earlier.
I had heard that earlier too when I was watching 805 show. That's why I was laughing.
One that I seen that for sure. I thought was on the receiver.
Right.
It was kind of like,
Mm-hmm. He's a big boy though. He is a big boy.
He's like 6'5", they were saying, right?
He's definitely like 6'5", so he definitely fits that QB mold, right?
Yeah, I do like that he has some size to him.
Mm-hmm. You know, yeah.
I know you want Pavia, dog. I know you want Pavia.
He said best arm I saw today. Who else was throwing today, Big Luck? I mean, who else was throwing? Like today, yeah, but you don't But no, yeah, I mean, and I only say that and I joke around a lot. It's like the kid can play. I've never said he sucks, right?
Yeah.
Never said he sucks. It's just to me it's difference of opinion, the value of what you can do with the number one pick, especially in this draft class, right? Am I going to be upset? No, right? Look at Michael. He doesn't have a tight spiral on his ball. See? Careful, Michael. They might come for you. I'm just letting you know. You might join the 805 crowd. Right? Carmen, what's going on, girl? Shout out to Carmen and TBH Sacramento in the house with the Raiders. Right. Big Luck only states facts, right? Yeah. But yeah, man. So obviously it went well today. I just told you I'm not being a hater on it. See what I mean? People hear what they want to say. Did I not just say I'm not a hater? I don't think he sucks.
He's good. He can ball. Yeah.
Did I not just say that?
Devil's advocate. That's all he's doing. He's just challenging everything.
No. Because my thing is, you say one thing you don't like, you're a hater. Right? I remember the one game we were watching, right? Trying to think I told you. And I said, where the hell's Max? I haven't seen him all game. Yeah. Oh my God, he's a Max Crosby hater. I'm like, what the fuck?
No, he just was nowhere to be found that game.
He was, man.
A couple of times, and I love Max.
Yeah. You gotta point out that stuff. You know what I mean?
Apparently, you can't without people thinking you're a hater.
that's just Raider fans,
right?
So they're diehard.
Jesus, bro.
Well, then I could have were diehard like that.
Yeah, you know what? Thank goodness I bring up Noah differently when it comes to that, because Noah will be a harshest critic of our own team when he's watching the game. And I love that about him, right? He'll be like, Gino's playing like shit, Uncle. What the hell?
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, it was cool. It was cool to see that out there. I mean, my whole thing was I wanted to see his interview afterwards, right? The way he talks. Even when they asked Spytek, what are you looking forward to? What are you looking to see? It was the whole thing about like, well, we already know what he is. There's nothing that we haven't seen in his game film that we're going to learn differently today. So they went into it just to get to know the kid, right? To get to know him more, talk to him more, to discover those intangibles, if you will, right? His work ethic, his intelligence, his presence. Yeah. So things like that.
I think that's the biggest thing with Mendoza for me is his presence. You know,
his presence?
Yes, his presence. Just the way he carries himself, just the way he's unshook. Because I'm not gonna lie, when I first seen his first interview, I was kind of like talking shit.
That's what I mean. Why? What were you saying the first time you saw him?
I was like, oh, he ain't gonna cut it. He ain't tough. He ain't.
Why?
Just
what made you say that?
Demeanor and stuff like that. You know, I was just like, he ain't gonna cut it. You got to be kind of tough to deal with his team and all the things you're gonna have to go through to be on the team. Right. We're just fans and we go through some shit. Imagine being a player.
You definitely got to have a thick skin to play for the Raiders.
You have to have thick skin, and I did. He had that thick skin,
right?
Until he got hit in the mouth, and he still played.
Right.
He wiped his mouth and he kept going. I was like, okay, he's good.
So you didn't think he was gonna have what it took, but now he does. Now you think he does.
Well, yeah, you know, after like I said before, I don't watch college football that much. but watching the game, starting to watch the games and watching him play, his quick thinking, his critical thinking, he moves quick, he's unshook. I mean, that says a lot. So you can't, just because you could throw a ball doesn't mean you're going to be successful in the NFL. It's a different speed. But you come in and you have the mentality to bounce back and you don't let anything shake you, because it is a mental game. And so when you can get hit in the mouth and just wipe off your face and get right back in there and do your thing, or when you could just think quick and make moves and be mobile and think that fast, we say a lot of shit what people should do, but could we really do it?
Bro, that's facts right there.
That's true. Yeah. That's true though.
That's true. Especially I think what gets left is the competition when it comes down to it. And not to throw shade on the kid, because I like Dante more and he's younger, but he admitted the pressure of the championship playoffs got to him. The moment was too big for him. And that was part of the reason why he decided to return to Oregon, right? Hoping to be able to improve on that before he comes to the NFL. Because you come to the NFL, that's going to be even tougher, especially if you get drafted that high. Because then the expectations really are, super high when you get drafted that high. And Mendoza has shown that calmness. And So what do you think, Chona, about what the throws you saw, big dog?
I mean, they look good, like you say. There's no defense out there, but I like the drop on. My always thing is when they can throw the ball and it drops in, like an overdrop. I've always liked that.
Yeah,
there's some guys that for some reason can't nail that type of drop into their passes, because then that's an over the shoulder kind of catch and keep running. Right. So I liked it. It looked good. I still have to go back and look at all of it. I know there's probably some that I want to see those in and out routes, how did those balls look and stuff like that.
Yeah, Severe had mentioned one on a speed out route that he threw it behind the receiver, and those have to be more in front and on time.
Yeah, in front, and those are more like about timing.
But then again, like those dudes, like Severe 805, they're the haters. We're not. Remember that.
Yeah. Okay. I remember that.
The war room. They're the haters, y'all.
Yeah, I just gotta see it. You know what I mean, for myself.
No, I get you.
But what I saw right now, I mean, it looks good. I like that the kid's
big.
It's a big body.
Yeah.
I think
it means he could take the hits. Because I think that was my thing. As much as I like JD5, it's like, can his body last in the NFL?
Yeah.
Yeah. As much as I like Kyler Murray, I used to tell you all the time.
Yeah.
Kyler's awesome in Madden, right? But will his body last in the NFL, right?
Yeah.
Especially the way they play. And from what I saw with Fernando, I will say, because so when I first saw Fernando and I saw the interviews and all that, this is who he reminded me of. Have you guys ever seen that movie, We're the Millers? That was like my instant thought of who he was. Like he reminded me of that kid from We're the Millers, right? And I only say this not to be a hater or talk trash on him, but I changed my mind about him after the national championship game when he played Miami. Because when he played Miami, and Miami is not soft. We played Miami, Chona, at the beginning of the year, and we saw how physical they can be.
Yeah, they were physical.
And the way he showed the toughness that game, that's when my mind started changing about this kid. Like, okay, maybe he is like the kid from Where the Millers, but tougher. Let me get to the super chat real quick. Fernando Mendoza. I memorized by Raquel's presence too. Oh Lord. I don't know. I don't know, Mendoza. I was kind of questioning what you prefer, but hey, that's another show topic one day. But this is a great question. I like this, Michael. I like this. What would be a good stat line for Mendoza his rookie year? And I'll start it off. I know what I would like to see from him. It wouldn't even be wins, honestly, or that. But one of the main ones, obviously, is touchdowns. But for me, I want to see if there's comeback wins.
Mm-hmm.
If in his rookie year, we're down by like a touchdown or a field goal, and you see this dude lead us down the field, like in those moments you saw with Indiana, and then he can do that in the NFL, to me, that would be like, oh, damn, maybe we do have something in this kid. Right? Maybe once we start building more around him and we are more a complete team, then we will get to the 10 wins, playoffs, stuff like that. But that would be the stat line for me, is to see those, if he has those comeback from behind wins in the NFL like he did in college. But what about you, Raquel? What would be a stat line for you that you would like to see his rookie year?
It would
a good
be,
stat line.
It would be what you said and less sacks.
Sacks. Okay.
Less sacks more than anything. That he's moving, that he's trying.
He's not just a statue in the pocket like an AOC.
Or he's just not going to fall over like we've seen in the past. With
Right. Mm-hmm. Okay.
That's what I'm looking for.
What about you, Chona?
Low interceptions.
Low interceptions.
Low interceptions is what I'm looking for because of the last.
That is true, bro. You get pissed when there's an interception during the game. You get so mad, y'all.
And I can't stand it when it's one of those dumb interceptions.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like,
or if it's the momentum killers.
Yeah, I get it. If it's just the Hail Mary at the end of the game or at the end of the half, I get that. You know what I mean? But when you have something that just kills the momentum, you're like, you gotta be kidding me. For me, it just pisses me off when that happens. So for me,
I remember the Steeler game when Jimmy threw the interception.
Yeah,
you're so mad.
I was so pissed that's been our team the last few years.
Yeah.
It's just a lot of interceptions, and I was like, can we protect the ball, not turn the ball over? Yeah. If we're in the red zone,
well, those hurt more.
I would prefer the 3 points over the pick, right? Don't force it in. We want touchdowns, obviously, because we want touchdowns, but don't turn the ball over, especially when you have a chance to put points on the board. We've seen in games how much 3 points matter. We've seen it all year. We saw it in the playoffs. Just the simplest thing, just a field goal. You might have had a Seattle Denver Broncos Super Bowl if you kick a field goal.
Bro, right? Yeah.
Get the points. Like, don't force the ball. If you don't have it, force the ball. So low turnover rates, low interceptions is what I want to see from him.
And I think that's what I like about Mendoza is that he's not going to throw it just to throw it, just because he's panicking. He thinks quickly, just like he did that last play where he dove it in himself. That's what I want to see. Like, hey, can I dive it in myself, or can I move myself instead of just trying to oh my God, I'm scared, and throws it to whoever.
Yeah. You mean like Derek Carr used to?
Yeah, exactly. Because that's one of the things I used to hate when he would throw that interception on the fade. On the fade. Just throw it out. Throw it out of bounds. They're down. Throw it out and get the ball back and give him another chance for another. I don't know. So that's what I'm looking at. Low interceptions, but also taking the shots when you take the shots. You know what I mean? Like, you have those drives. You know what I mean? I don't want to say, he didn't throw interceptions, but he only threw 12 times. I don't want to see that either. You know what I mean? I want to see him throw the ball. I want to see him sling the rock and throw it, but not turn the ball over.
Big Luck agrees with you. Less interceptions than Gino.
Yeah. So that's my biggest stat that I want to see low, and then just him moving the ball.
It is not going to be hard for him to make us look better this year compared to last year. It's not going to be hard.
Yeah, but we're the Millers.
That proof of we're the Millers is hilarious. It's funny.
Who else did they say? Less interceptions. Oh my God, oh my Lord, they're really going at each other.
I know they're going at it it's funny.
Yeah, he said, I'm a big body and I can throw a spiral. Do I go number one? If you come from a Signetti and you win the national championship and our Heisman Trophy, why not, Ricky? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Come on down.
It's also going to depend on how our O-line looks. You can't it's not all on him. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
The O-line's got to give him that time to throw.
Very true.
So that's always, that's very important. So the O-line's going to come together. It's not just, that's what I want to see from Mendoza, but I know the O-line plays a big part of it. If the O-line's giving him time to throw and he's making mistakes, then we got a problem.
Well, I mean, that's the thing that what's his name? Jeremiah? Is it Jeremiah or one of the dudes from ESPN told Q when it came to the Raiders and Mendoza, and it was the 3 Ps, right? Mm-hmm. There was play calling, protection, and playmakers. Yeah. In order for him to be successful, Daniel Jeremiah, that's who told DJ. Yeah. Daniel Jeremiah told Q. It was on his show, and he said those were the three things. It was protection, play calling, and playmakers. So let's look at that. Do we have that? We got Kubiak. The play calling should be there, right? You think it is. That's why he's here. So you check that one off. Protection. Well, let's look at the protection. We added the big center, Tyler Lindenbaum. So you solidify the middle, right?
Yeah.
We have Colton Miller hopefully coming back healthy. So Colton will be on the left side, right?
Yeah.
JPJ will be one of the guards. If you ask Jeff, he's going to be on the left. If you ask other people, he's going to be on the right. Either way, he's going to play guard, right? At one point. That solidifies 3 of the 5 positions, right? So then that leaves the other guard and the right tackle. Are you confident that with Dennison, our offensive line coach now, not Carol's son anymore, no more YouTube videos, right? How do I block Khalil Mack? Right? Like no more. That with those guys that we have now, that he will have the protection to be successful? Or do you think that still needs to be addressed?
I think you need to get depth on those positions.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's possible because I think he could coach him up and prepare him to be better than last year. Because I think last year's offensive line coach was just horrible. So I don't think those guys had a chance to actually grow. Like they probably could have with someone with a little more experience or knew what they were doing.
Yeah.
So I think they can grow, but I think you want to have a backup plan, get some depth in those positions. I know he said he likes how. I know he had mentioned Kubiak said the O-line, they kind of like the youngsters that they have, but I think you still want to get some depth just to see. Competition's always the best way to go.
So they did bring in that guy from San Francisco. Competition, the guard.
So a little more competition at those positions to solidify that a little bit more.
Right. And then I was on yesterday with Jeff. Jeff was talking about Dennison being the old school type coach, right? No nonsense type guy, a tough guy, a coach that's got the dog in him type shit, you know?
Yeah. But but that mentality is also different with these kids nowadays who don't have that work ethic like that either. Not all of them have that. Can take that tough guy coach. You know what I mean? So you gotta evolve with the game too.
Yeah,
and with these guys. True. So you gotta be able to coach the guys to what they can do.
Yeah. So John, you didn't need to go to Discord to see that, bro. I could have told you that. He said they're mentioning Mendoza tapped the ball the same way Sanders did. Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he does.
He does. Yeah. Honestly, a lot of college kids do that, and that's something they get coached out of when they come to the NFL.
Yeah, they have to put both hands on them.
Yeah. And then lastly, playmakers. Chona held his breath on that. Do we have playmakers, Raquel? Do you think we have the playmakers? Or is that work in progress?
I still think it's a work in progress.
Yeah.
I think that we need to give the team, the new teammates, I think we need to give them some time to gel. Hopefully we can do that in preseason.
Yeah.
But I do think we have good potential.
Yeah.
We're on our way forward. We're on our way up.
Yeah. All right, Chona, go ahead, man. Why'd you?
Because I think on the what I mean, receiver wise, tight end wise, all we really have right now is Bowers, based off what he did on year 1.
Right.
Last year he was out a lot, so we didn't see that follow up season, like we were expecting to see.
Right.
I just don't know. Like you got Genty.
Genty's
a great playmaker on the. I think he will be the key to opening up a lot of stuff on offense.
Yeah.
If he could get going and you can get that running game, I think that'll be clutch. Kind of how like it was in Seattle. Seattle had the double running backs going, and they opened up a lot for
the two backs, the two tight ends.
The two backs, the tight end. Yeah.
So
I think that'll open it up a lot for Bowers and Michael Mayer and even the other guys in the slot and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think that opens up. I think the key is the running game. So I think you do have a playmaker in Genty. We saw that last year with the horrible offensive line. He had some games where I was like, okay, yeah. I mean,
he was like what 25 yards shy of 1,000 yards.
Yeah. So you're talking about
1,400 total purpose yards and 10
Good point.
touchdowns.
Yeah. So you're talking about for a guy who got hit behind the line of scrimmage a lot. That's really good.
Yeah.
So if you let him get a running start, I think he's something to be dealt with. So you open that up with him, you know, I think you'll be okay. I think we still need another top end wide receiver. At some point, we're gonna need to get one.
Yeah.
That's something definitely. I don't know. I don't see the guys we have now becoming that guy, that top of the line wide receiver. To be honest, so I think that's something we're gonna have to either eventually, draft or pick up or trade for along the way somewhere.
Yeah, that's where my question is in the playmakers. Obviously, we have Brock, we have Genty, right? So 25 yards to the shit show.
Yeah, I mean,
and we have Genty, and I mean, I think Chona last year we saw firsthand in Houston how good he can.
Yeah.
Because that
was against a good defense.
Against a really good defense.
Yeah, I don't know if they were ranked top defense at that time because they were one of the top two defenses. So there was at one point we were surprised. We were sitting there like, holy shit, like okay.
Yeah, we were telling the Houston fans we're surprised too.
Yeah. We were sitting there, where'd that guy come from?
Where'd that guy come from? Yeah. So we definitely have those two. But there's obviously, a need for more, right? Or
more,
another threat. There's still to be seen. What do they say? The word is still out on what Jack Besh is. I don't think it. Thornton's another one. I think Thornton's too raw, needs a lot of work. Just because he has size and speed doesn't mean you can play in the NFL, right? If that's all it took to have size and speed, then a lot more people would do it.
I'm just hoping, like, someone mentioned in the thing that Kubiak likes Tucker a lot.
He does. He did mention that.
And I was like, so okay, I mean, that's a good thing.
It was Josh.
He sees something. He sees something in Tucker.
Yeah.
If they could develop these youngsters into something. And it's funny because I don't think you need a top wide receiver. Like, I think you need a good number one is what you need. But if you get
did Seattle have a good number one? Or did the way he used JSN made it seem like he was their number one?
Oh, yeah, the way
because DK was the number one until he got traded away.
I think the way he used JSN was key because JSN fit in a lot of different roles. It's not just there's very few guys you can find out there. There's like a Jamar Chase or a Jefferson. You know what I mean? Those guys are
right. No, those top tier.
That's what I'm saying. You get a decent good number one. Even we call it, what do you call it, a back end number one based off shit. But you get a good number one. I think with the running game and that tight end who could potentially be one of your top tight ends in the league. You don't need much more if you can get that going.
True.
Because you look at now you can't compare because fucking Kansas City is different, but Kansas City's always been Travis Kelce, who's a tight end, and everybody else.
Now they got K9.
Yeah, everybody else on that team. You know what I mean? Like receiver wise, when you look at them offensively, it's been
ever since Tyreek, they didn't have an actual receiver,
and they won without Tyreek. You know what I mean? So they won without Tyreek. So you look at it after Tyreek, it was Kelce and then everybody else. And if you could get something like that going, then you don't need a top end wide receiver if you have a good.
Yeah, I like Trey Tucker. I hope he's able to do more with him. Obviously, there's been a lot of reports about who's been talked to. KC Concepcion being one of them. Boston being another option as far as wide receiver. Other sides of the Raider Nation say, no, you got to go defense. You got to go out there and get the big defensive tackle. People from Texas like Big Luck, like, no, go get Jacob Rodriguez. God damn it! Like, he's the leader that we need.
Texas Tech,
right? Yeah, like that's the leader that we need.
Dude, it's funny when I was watching them in the who were they playing?
It was when we were watching the playoffs. No,
it was in the playoffs. And I was like, that defense is good. Like,
yeah, that's what we were talking about.
That Texas Tech defense,
playoff games.
Surprising. I was like, they're good.
Yeah. That was the other teams are having their pro day, but it wasn't today. I know. Did Miami have theirs already? I think Miami's is coming up. Where's On? Is he still here?
You gotta ask
Alvaro.
Alvaro.
I think it's on Friday.
Rodriguez.
Yeah, I think he sent me a video, bro. It's probably his film.
Oh, there it is. That's what we were talking about. You see film.
Yeah.
Before I decided to draft him at safety.
Yeah, Jaw likes Chris Bell, another wide receiver. He's 6'2". See, I don't want to get a guy that's coming off an injury again. You know what I mean?
That's the tough part.
That's the tough part. Yeah. See, Rodriguez.
Yes, Rodriguez at 36.
Right. Do you want Kubiak I honestly think we should be run first at this point.
Yeah, we should.
You solidify that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. KC is also another one, Concepcion, but his issue was hands, obviously. Yeah. He does not catch with his hands. That's going to be an issue
and
for
that's
you.
that's going to be an issue for me.
Yeah.
I can't stand these guys who
don't catch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because that's how you get these cornerbacks who just poke the ball out because they're like this all the time.
Yeah, you don't have to hide vaping, Raquel. You can vape con. She's over here like.
You look like I'm hiding it.
you were there.
Do some O's,
right? Start doing dragons and shit. Do a Raiders. I mean, impressive.
What is that? do the O's and do the jelly.
If I knew how to do that shit, I would do it.
Do that jellyfish.
Hey, what's up, man? What's up? Yeah. So, I mean, we got the draft coming up, right?
Yes.
Coming up in 22 days. 22 days.
22 days.
Draft coming up. So obviously, no need. We're taking number 1.
He said, "Rick like he's vaping
in court." That's a good one. That's a good one.
For real.
Oh man,
that's comedy.
But I mean, obviously, like at 36, maybe don't tell me a player, but what's a position you think they should go with, or 805 best player, a position, offense, defense. Like, tell me where you would like to see them go at, Raquel, at pick 36.
Well, it's like I said before, it's probably like my approach probably would be best player, but we do need a wide receiver.
A wide receiver. Mm-hmm. All right.
I'm offensive minded right now. I'm offensive minded. So
yeah. 22 days till the trade back.
Dude, you imagine if they do sometimes have these Raider fans are all pro Mendoza.
They did that.
See, and then that's the thing that will not surprise me or trip me out. But if we do trade back, this whole offseason, the nation has said how much we're trusting Spytek and Kubiak, right? How much we trust them. So if they trade back, all that trust is going to go out the window. What are they doing? And then
just by one trade back. Yeah.
Right.
And that's what I'm saying. Imagine if they were to do something like that,
mm-hmm.
Raider Nation would go crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy on that one.
It would be insane. The lash back would be insane. Talking about trade back, you're going to see the lash back.
Right? Yeah. So you got that 36 trade back in round 2. Okay, bueno. Okay. Yeah. What about you, Chona, at 36?
I don't know. I want to build. I get the whole wide receiver thing,
mm-hmm.
but I think we have to be a run first team. So I would want to improve that O line somehow.
You want to go the O line?
If you have someone that's good out there on the O line that
mm-hmm.
I would go that way just to build, like I said, more depth, more strength on the O line.
More strength on the O line.
Yeah,
I would like to go that way just because. Defense wise, I mean, because we still got to get some more stuff here and there, but defense looks good. On paper, looks good.
Yeah. I don't know. I still want to see the game-changing secondary guy.
Yeah, we still need something like that.
Yeah, we don't have that ball hawk. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's something we don't need. But I think if you put enough pressure on the QB with the guys you have in the front 7, you could.
Yeah.
You don't need like a ball hawk at that time. I think
like one guy that don't get mentioned a lot. I don't know if you guys know about him, but it's a Chris Johnson out of San Diego State, the corner.
Yeah,
fast, good.
Yeah,
good kid, really good.
I've seen the kid.
Yeah, so that's definitely one that I would not be mad at if we took him at 36. But I know a lot of the nation would be upset at why are you taking a corner at 36. Right?
At 36, yeah.
Why not? If he's the best player, At
I mean,
36.
you can go best player available. I'm also okay with that too.
Yeah.
If it, you know,
As long as there's not that kicker that run a 4 whatever
no,
40. Like we don't because he made a 70-yard field goal in his pro day. Like, no, I'm good, bro. Like, no. Yeah.
No. I mean, no, that kickers need to come later on.
And see, Raider Nation will instantly stop trusting the process if we trade back.
Yeah, they would. They would
probably. Yeah, they would.
Yeah.
They would.
They probably would. But I don't know. You have to see. I would have to see. You know, at this point, I'm going to let the process go, and then I'll judge it later.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know, but yeah, best player available. But I would like that O line to be more. I think that's a big part of us being successful offensively.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
That O line.
Right. And then speaking of the draft, I know we talked about it a little bit earlier, but what do you guys got planned? What are you guys going to be doing for the draft? Anyone going to Pittsburgh?
I'm waiting to see if Raquel can give me. Raquel's got the hookup, so I'm trying to see if she can give me a ticket. I'm here.
I got my ticket for sure to.
Damn, she said, "I got mine." I don't know about you,
I don't know about you, but I got mine.
Said I was working on it. I'm working on somebody that is. They don't know if they're going or not, but if I get those 2 tickets to Chaos, you are coming, Chona.
All right, let's go.
I'll get you in.
Let's go. Yeah, I'm trying to hit up one of these, you know, events.
I definitely can give you the tickets for the Black Hole Party.
Yeah.
So I'll forward those to you because you definitely can get in that one.
Yeah,
I'll do that one.
But yeah.
At least go to that one. I will be going to that one at some point. I'm probably gonna go into the other one for like the first, hour or so, first round pick or whatever. And then I'll probably head down to the Black Hole because of course I gotta go see my people.
Yeah. Well, let me know. Like, if you get that other ticket out, I'll do
I'm
the same.
working on it, trust me.
Yeah. I'm trying to see if I can go to the yeah, I definitely want to go hit those up. I'll be out here, so I'm definitely gonna. And it's funny because like I was mentioning, my schedule changed at work, so I'm actually off Friday and Saturday. So that works out for me.
Okay.
Where are you going, Leo?
Well, good thing you asked. My ass will be in Ventura County. So we'll be doing a live draft party at Ruby's in Camarillo. So shout out to homie Sergio for inviting me over. He hit me up if I wanted to come do a show there live. So we will be streaming live from his family's restaurant. It's called Ruby's Mexican Food and Tequila Bar. So he is inviting a lot of the Raider Nation in the Ventura County. They will be attending. So we will be there Thursday starting at 4 p.m. until the draft ends, raffles, giveaways. I will be there. Andy Raider merch. So those of you who want a vest, that's Andy. Andy will be in the house. So Andy will definitely be there. So I will be streaming live from there. We'll be also be there selling our merch. So you can go on there. It's on my page. Go to SB805_805. He has it on his page as well if you want more information, but that's where I will be. And then depending on where you guys are at, maybe you guys can link in and then we could tap in and then I'll add you guys to it and we could all have like an instant reaction about when they announced the trade. I mean, when they announced that they drafted Fernando.
Don't play. You're gonna start pissing people off already. The shit hasn't even happened. You're gonna piss them off. Please. Calm right now. Let's leave them where they're at. Don't.
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's funny.
So yeah.
Also, you can follow my Instagram, my Facebook. I always post what events are happening, where they're happening at.
Do you?
What events happening in your local area?
Because all I ever see is "Hello, my love." I'm sorry. Steve made me laugh when he made fun of you in that video.
Was that the Power Raider? I saw that with Power Raider.
Power Raider did. I was like, I hit him. I was like, really? You're gonna make fun of me like that? He goes, "Hello, my loves."
Oh man, when Power Raider did that, I was laughing.
That shit was comedy.
Oh man. Shout out to Power Raider. So yeah, I will be in Ventura County. I will be over there in Camarillo, and then Chona and Raquel will be in Vegas. Yes, sir. Where you going to be at, Big Dog? I'm sure I'm going to be getting a message from you that day about the pick is in. They're walking it up the podium. Like, yeah. Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's where we'll be. But one thing I wanted to show y'all before we bounce out. 805, you and Dan might be brothers. I can see it. So he's talking about Dan Orlovsky, and he had his take, and I don't know if you guys saw, but he got hammered basically by the entire world, right? Media. about having such a horrible take on him. And obviously it got to the point where they were like, what does he know? He's a backup quarterback that's known for stepping out of the end zone. And I get it. You want to have your criticisms. But what happens when somebody with some credibility says that Simpson is good? And hold that real quick because I'm going to show you something.
Of course.
He's setting it up. He's setting it up.
Right? You know it. Where did I put him? There he is. Mm-hmm. Here we go. I'll put pause. Let me bring it up. I'm just saying, though, because people give the dude a lot of shit. They're like, who is he? Who's Darnell Vlasky, right? What does he know? So, let me see. Let me add it. Okay, you guys can see it, right?
The most intriguing guy in this class. I thought Ty Simpson was forced to play more quarterback than any of these guys. Drop back, play from in the pocket, move in the pocket and create throws. The big second level throws, overs and ins, and he played it really, really well at times. He doesn't have a huge arm. He's not a tremendous athlete, although I think he's also the best quarterback on the move, naked bootlegs. If we can get a more consistent Ty Simpson, he could be the best quarterback that comes out of this class. Yeah, I think Ty Simpson is the most intriguing guy in this.
Kurt Warner.
Big if.
How dare you?
He said big. He said if you could get a more consistent Ty Simpson. So I mean, there's always those ifs. You know what I mean? Some guys, are they're not.
Now I'm not saying up here that, like you said, Chona, Kurt Warner didn't say he was better, right?
Yeah.
He says he could be. Right?
He could be,
yeah.
and I don't know. He might be at the end of the day. I don't know. Mm-hmm. We don't know that.
Yeah. Right.
I mean, he might go into one of those situations where he's a backup quarterback like Aaron Rodgers for a couple of years, and then he comes out and he just starts tearing it up. You don't know that.
Yeah.
That's a possibility.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah.
Aaron Rodgers was said to be one of the top 2 quarterbacks in that draft that year.
There were only 2 that draft.
That's what I'm saying.
Smith and Rodgers. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He didn't get picked till at the very end of the first round when everybody thought, he had to wait his time, and at the end of the day, he got a Super Bowl.
And Alex Smith ended up being a journeyman.
Yeah. So we don't. It's you go based off what you know now, what you see now, and we don't go based off of ifs. I guess.
I wonder if Kurt Warner has the same agent as 805 and Down Alaska. I just wanted to share that because everyone has their different takes, opinions, views, how you see it. Right?
At the end of the day, we got to look at it based off what this. We're drafting based off possible potential and what they've done in college.
Mm-hmm.
That's all it is. That's all it is. Right. Compare. You have Tom Brady, who's was like, because
he was nothing in college. Nothing.
It was nothing.
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 Yeah.
But he won 7 Super Bowls, whatever.
Yeah.
You had someone like Peyton Manning and Eli Manning who came out, Ryan Leaf, Philip Rivers, all these guys, first, second picks who came out all, it just
didn't Deshaun win the national title on that amazing Clemson team?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you just we based off of that, and it also depends on the situations you're in, the style that you play in. So
he said, if an if was a 5th Cheeto, then we'd all be staggering on our way to the Cheeto Lounge. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
he's like, I can take it. So add Kurt Warner to the list of Ty Simpson believers. You got Dan Orlovsky, 805, and Hall of Fame quarterback, Super Bowl MVP, Kurt Warner.
You never know. You never
know. You never know.
You don't. To be honest with you, whenever someone gives their take or their opinion, I never like, oh no, that's stupid. That just gives me something to look into. So I'm like, oh, let me check that out. Let me see what he's talking about. So I never take that approach where like, oh, you're stupid or like I know it all. It's like, oh, well, let me check out Ty Simpson. Let me see what's up. Let me see what's going on over here. Just gives me, some tips and some other things to look into because you don't know. Even Fernando Mendoza, we see how great he is. How did he good in pro day? How good he did in the last 2 games, and he could come over here and not do shit. I don't think so, but I think he's going to do great. But we don't know because college speed is different than NFL speed.
Yeah,
it's a whole different environment.
Can you grow into that? We don't know. Nobody knows that.
That's what we gotta see.
Can you grow into it? Can you develop it? Can mature?
Can Fernando from We're the Millers please stand up?
You gotta look at the guy who has the possible potential. Is what it is, right?
The possible potential,
the possible potential to become that guy.
Yeah.
Okay, then go from there.
It was funny, Raquel, because I was gonna, how they do those videos, like, oh, what were you like in the '90s, and they show themselves now, and then somebody back. I was gonna do one with Mendoza, like, hey, Mendoza, what were you like in the 2000s? And I was gonna do him now, and then that kid.
Do it.
Hey, you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? Because I always think about different stuff when it comes to like getting stuff like that. And I was like, well, we got Kubiak, right? Who's been a great offensive coordinator. What if he's not a good coach?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We've had a great offensive coordinator.
We've had a great offensive coordinators. We've seen great coordinators not be great coaches.
Yeah. So it's like there's so many possibilities, so many different things. We hope, and based off, like I said, with him, based off what we've seen at a different position, okay, well, he should be able to do that as a coach, but we don't know that.
Bro, he don't even need to start winning a Super Bowl for me to put him in the background. If we start winning games with Mendoza, he'll be on the background next to Max. Yeah. So, we didn't win the playoff game with Carr. And I had Carr everywhere, Chona.
Yeah. He did. Yeah, that's true.
I stopped cheering for the Steelers once Derek Carr started playing.
Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that? He said he stopped cheering for the Steelers.
Right.
He better not.
He got Carr.
See, and I think that's the hope, Big Luck. You're hoping Kubiak is not make that mess. Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't want that. Yeah.
I'm not saying that he is. He just, it's a different role. It's different, as an offensive coordinator and a coach, your roles are different.
If he fails, I'm saying he sees he was not worth the pick, knowing I was defending him. and no, I don't think anybody up here wants him to fail. Is our point?
No,
right?
No.
You just gotta,
not at all.
Yeah.
No.
At this point, I'd get someone who's going to succeed is what I want.
Right.
Anybody.
Even as much as I questioned drafting Genty at number 6 last year, I have 2 Ashton Genty shirts. When we go to the games, Chona, am I not cheering for Genty?
Yeah. At the end of the day, we're still cheering for him. We want him to be successful. So,
He's not my act like I didn't hear that. There's a story behind that. It's because Jerome Bettis, my favorite Notre Dame player, one of them, was on the Steelers, and I wanted them to win the Steelers.
So we're big Notre Dame fans, him and I.
We're big Notre Dame fans. Yeah.
So he's always, the bus was always one of our favorite players at Notre Dame. So he ended up with the Steelers. My boy here was like, "Oh, he's a Notre Dame guy." I was like, I don't care. He's a Steeler. And then, so we actually went to, and he was a Big Ben guy.
Big Ben Roethlisberger.
So when we went to it was Big Ben's last season, and we went to the Raider game that was out there.
Yeah.
So I always make the joke of, like, let me see what shirt you're wearing underneath. You know what I mean? He had a Raider jersey on, but I was like, what are you wearing underneath, dog? Let me see the shirt underneath. Like, it better not be a Big Ben, jersey, shirt or something like that. I used to always make fun of him and stuff like that.
Yeah, and that's true that we did get to see Big Ben on his last year.
Yeah, we saw Ben last year. And the Raiders actually won that game.
Man, Raiders won. Yeah. We were talking so much shit. Yeah. The Steelers fans were talking about how shitty Derek Carr was, and he threw that bomb to Ruggs. Oh, that was it. That was a wrap. Yeah.
So that's where the road trips began. That was the first road trip.
Nah, that's when the road trip started.
Yeah, we try to take a road trip every year.
Yes, sir.
That's where that one began. So,
but anyway, y'all, it was nice catching up with y'all. We'll definitely get back together after the draft. see what this team looks like, see who's happy, who's not, right? And then of course we got the schedule release coming up in May, so we'll make sure we do a big show for the schedule release. You know, that's when Raider fans get optimistic.
So if that Niner game is in Mexico, we're gonna do Mexico or what?
Woo! Bro, they reopened the Azteca. Did you see that?
That's just nice.
Oh, that's just nice.
That's nice. I'm just waiting. I'm hoping the game's in a time where I can maybe manage an America game and a Raider game.
Yeah,
in that early December, whatever they're thinking. I'm hoping I could do that because I want to watch that.
Oh God, if ABBA becomes our new anthem, I'll lose.
Oh hell no!
No, I don't think
so. Oh hell no!
I do think we'll hear it a lot when Mendoza's coming out or whatever, coming out of the fucking or whatever.
They're trying to buy the rights from what I hear, but ABBA's not, or whoever controls them,
they're not
letting them.
No, absolutely not.
And Raquel, they want you to take some patches. You're going to Dallas?
Yeah, I'll take. I got a whole shipment that just came in. Marty has them, so I'm gonna take them to Dallas. I will be there.
I saw your patches got lashes too.
Yeah, they do.
do they? Do they?
Yo, bruh. The patches, if you throw that patch in there, it's gonna fly.
Is it a flutter? Is it a flutter?
I am. Trust me, you guys are gonna get it. You guys are gonna get it.
I was like, damn, that patch got its eyelashes did, bro. Like, holy.
That's the lips too. The lips are done too.
Oh
that's
my
funny,
lord. Yeah.
I will see you guys next week. I'm so excited. I will be in Dallas with TNBC. We're gonna be partying up for 3 days.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope.
I will put money on it, Big Luck, that Raquel only makes it to 2 days of those events.
Yeah.
Start a poll going.
She will not last the 3 days. She will not last.
Do you know what time I left Power Raiders' birthday party?
10.
Like 12.
Oh.
Didn't it go on to like 5, 6 in the morning?
7 in the morning.
Yeah.
That's the thing with Vegas. Vegas goes all night long.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It really does. That's what people don't know.
For what? I'm not Gino.
ABBA thinking they're the Beatles now. Yeah, man, that would be definitely. You know they're gonna be playing that song.
Yeah, they're gonna play. You're gonna hear it. There's no way you're not gonna hear it. If we draft Mendoza, that's just no way.
They better not. They better not. I'm not.
Oh, they will. They will. Mm-hmm. Yeah. UFC announcer, ladies and gentlemen, the quarterback Fernando. Yeah, see, no, we don't need all that, bro.
No.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They won't play the music, but I think the orchestra that they have there can play the song.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So you're definitely gonna hear from the orchestra. I bet. You know how they have the live band. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I just hope ABBA is one of the halftime performers. I will lose it.
Oh no. that just would not fit the vibe, I don't think.
Right?
That would not fit the vibe at all.
Mm-hmm.
Right? No, as it is, bro. The DJ ain't the same in Vegas anyway, bro.
Yeah. Overshadow ABBA.
Well, the
create a song for Fernando so we don't have to listen to ABBA, please.
Jeff did. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean the vibe will. Let's get it out that the vibe will never be like Oakland vibe.
No,
it will never be like that. Our hair will never, ever be like that. And the sooner we accept that, the sooner we can move on from it because it wouldn't. The vibe is just different. It's not going to be like that.
Hold on, I'm sure if I can find the song. There it is. You ready?
They said the Raiders were finished. They said the future was lost. But every era gets a moment. Every franchise gets a name. Silver and black, been bleeding for years. Draft nights heavy, full of doubts and fears. New regime, new vision, time to ascend. Need a leader, not just another trend. Pressure on the shoulders, lights on bright. Whole damn league watching draft night. Not a promise, not a wish, not a lie. This is where legends rise. When the pocket's collapsing, when the noise gets loud, that's when leaders separate from the crowd. Play Fernando Mendoza, savior of the game. Silver and black destiny, remember the name. From the ashes, from the doubt, from the pain. Raider nation rises, never the same.
Shout out to the homie Jeff for getting on the
Jeff.
AI and creating songs. Yes, that is Jeff original right there.
Big Lex says ABBA for 2029 Super Bowl.
Oh Lord.
Show.
Yeah. Ricky's like, wow, that's pretty corny. Yeah, Jeff's AI garbage. Garbage. It's garbage.
that bastard next and
that bastard with his garbage. But yet, see, Raquel, there are other versions.
Oh man!
But yes, how do you go from Too Short to ABBA? That's when
exactly.
That's what I'm saying. It won't fit the vibe out there. That's for sure.
I think it kind of would though. If you think with the way Vegas is going now, like it won't fit our vibe, but it'll fit the Vegas vibe.
It might. Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm. He said, "Jeff, stop."
That's funny.
Oh man, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Leave Jeff alone. At least he got us away from the ABBA.
That's why he created. I told him, "Can you please make a song?" Because I'm tired of hearing ABBA, and then he made that song. Yeah.
I'll take it.
Yeah. So whenever I do videos with my Mendoza merch, I use Jeff's song for that.
Better than ABBA. Whatever.
So I'm saying, bring los tigres del norte, pero me gusta andar por la sierra. That's what I'm talking about. Shoot, don't get me started there. We gonna do that next year, Chona. We gotta have one game in Vegas where we have our own spot for the tailgate.
I'm down.
And then we'll do like our own little fucking Chidolinus there in Vegas. Yeah,
I'm down.
With corridos, with some cumbias, with some lluvia, you know.
Some of that salsa going too. You know me, I'm down.
Yeah, that's more Fernando Mendoza. We need to get
no, it ain't. That's Mendoza.
That's sad.
He said, "What? I'm gonna get ABBA 15 jersey." Oh,
hell.
I don't think I told y'all because I haven't talked to y'all. But you know how we got these new players and they all pick their jerseys. I was like, these dudes are not petty like how I would be. If I was one of these new guys, I would have got number 15. I would have chose number 15, and then when Fernando got here, he would have to pay me to get that fucking number.
Yeah.
The minute I signed my contract, give me number 15. I want number 15.
Ooh, that's hustling.
Right, you.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I'm petty, bro.
Now has he always worn 15? Did he wear that in high school too?
I think he wore it. He wore it in Cal. He wore it in Indiana. So yeah.
Oh, I'm just wondering because you have some guys who can't wear certain numbers when they go to teams.
Oh, maybe. Yeah,
once that number leaves, they switch it. Even though because Puka did that with Devontae Adams, he didn't give up 17. He switched to his college and high school.
High school,
and so he got Devontae Adams got it for free.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of Puka, oh man, breaking news! Puka admitted himself to a recovery unit today. Yeah. So Puka's had quite the off season. Yeah, Puka's had quite the off season.
He didn't stop eating people.
Yeah, Puka's had quite the incident this off season. So. Good for him. He checked himself into a recovery unit. So the reports are he will be back in time for OTAs and any of that stuff. The Rams obviously have his back. Sean McVay has put it out there. That's our dude. We're gonna stick behind him whatever he needs. Hey, it happens. Max got better once he did the whole sober thing, right? So hopefully for Puka's already a baller anyway, bro. So,
that's what I'm saying. He's already a baller.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, he did. Max Crosby did it. Darren Waller did it.
Yeah. No, that wasn't an April Fool's, Bueno. Nuh-uh. Yeah.
Which one?
The one about Puka.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah. Who sent me the other one today? Was that you guys? There was one. Was it you or was it? Oh my God, who was it? No, that's me. Let me find it. There was one that I wanted to show y'all. That was like the cream of the crop for April Fools. It might have been Queen V. I think Queen V sent it to me. No, fuck. Who was it? Damn it. Was it you, Ja? Somebody sent me a Derek Carr one. And it's like, I'm coming home. Yeah. Bro, but it's crazy because these April Fools posts are crazy because they're coming from their actual Instagrams.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So it's not
Yeah.
like fans doing it, right? It's the actual players. Like Von Miller posted one up about him coming to Las
Yeah.
Vegas. Yeah.
My
Here
home,
it
one
is.
of the homies sent it to me. And I was like, "It's April Fool's. Like, you
Yeah.
might want to double check on that." And he was like, "Damn it, they fucking got me." I was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
Today
I
about
was like-
did we
I
get
was like,
Von
it's-
Miller? Is it true? And I was like,
Yeah.
it's April Fool's.
Right. And then I believed it because it was Von Miller's actually IG.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, what the hell? Yeah.
They're
Mhm.
there.
But here it is. Here it is. This is the one I saw today. Yeah.
Hey, to be honest, were you excited, Doug? Were you excited? Did you shed a tear?
Bruh.
Hey, be honest, Doug. How excited were you? Did you shed a tear, Doug? Be honest.
You know what? When I first saw it, it said Carr traded to the Raiders for a 6th-round pick from the Saints. I was like, what? I was like, no way. And then it hit me. I was like, wait, it's April 1st. Like, hold up. And then I saw that video, and I was like, oh, okay, Derek Carr trolling us now. And then yeah, I did get some goosebumps. I did a little bit. And then of course the Von Miller one got me as well. Yeah.
No, yeah, I remember because the homie sent it to me and I clicked on it and I was like, dude,
Yeah.
I didn't see anything else. I was like, it's April 1st, dog. You might want to double check on that
He
one.
said when I saw it, I was like Fire Spy Tech. Yeah.
That's funny.
No, there was one that got me the worst one year, and it wasn't even sports related. It was a full-on video, and it was before AI, yo. A full-on video about a movie, a trailer for The Legend of Zelda.
Oh
And
shit!
I lost it. I thought this was real, bro. I could not wait for this movie to come out. And then to find out by the end of the day, it was an April Fool's joke. I was devastated. I was so devastated, bro. I really thought what a legend. The trailer looked so good. It had Link, it had Ganon, it had Princess Zelda. Like, bro.
He got it.
They put some real work in that one. Yeah, Draw. They got it with that.
I didn't fall for shit today. For shit. And people were
ever, bro. Ever? Have you never fallen?
No, I have.
So what's the worst one you've fallen for?
Nothing big. Nothing big. I think I pulled the worst prank. I did the worst one.
Oh, you did the worst one?
Yeah, when I was married, I took my husband's motorcycle and I parked it around the corner until someone stole it.
What?
That's fucked up.
You hear that, Chona?
Almost cried.
Chona, you being someone who's had their motorcycle stolen, how would you feel knowing that your partner hit your bike, bro?
I was devastated when that happened. I would be so mad. That shit ain't funny. That shit ain't funny. Play with my emotions like that.
That's evil. See, that's evil. That's evil.
I sure did. I moved that bike down the street.
Yeah, Rick, look, hell no. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can't believe it either, Bueno. I can't believe they never made a Zelda movie. Me either.
Are they supposed to be making one or no?
No. I am gonna go watch Super Mario Galaxy though.
Oh yeah, that came out yesterday or today. Today, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Said,
my mom wanted me to take her to go watch it today. Yeah.
He's 805. What kind of person are you?
I used to love pranking people. I used to love it.
That's not even a prank though.
That's a prank.
It
wasn't really stolen.
Can you spell love backwards? Evil, right?
Oh my god.
This is why I won't believe anyone on April Fools, even if they were injured or stuck. Imagine a zombie couple and just, man, fuck out of here. Right? They got fired for divorce that day.
He did for real. It was like a week later.
Oh my god.
It was like a week later he left me.
That's crazy. That's oh no.
Yeah, I'd be like, what the fuck?
I don't think it's that bad. You guys are really bussing. It's not that serious.
It is that bad. to walk out in front of your house and think your motorcycle just got stolen.
How long did you keep it going?
Probably maybe like 30 minutes. I let him cry for a little bit.
That's 29 minutes too long.
Yeah, it's too long.
Yeah. Like, at what minute did you realize this isn't funny anymore?
You know what's funny? Like, I don't. You picture a kid like, oh my god, what happened? Like, did they really steal it? Like, it's kind of, you know what I mean? It's like, I'll be so pissed. Like,
I was like, you have insurance, it's fine.
I could see her, right? Yeah. I can hear her now. Good morning, my love.
Good morning,
what happened to your bike?
Today, my husband's bike was stolen. They go like
ex-husband, but
right. It was at that time, so it wasn't ex at the time.
Oh, big.
No, he wasn't ex at the time, but he was upset that I did move his bike, and I took it around the. I didn't just hide it around the corner. I rode it to the next street. Like, I pushed it down a little bit, and then I turned it on and I rode it to the next street. So he was mad that I rode his bike.
You hear that, Chona?
Horrible.
She rode the bike. She don't even move it.
You rode my bike.
That's what he gets for never letting me ride it.
Oh man.
She said that's what he gets for never letting me ride it.
Wow.
Horrible.
There's just certain things you don't do. Now I see why
women are evil.
Right?
Women are evil.
Now I see Raquel's true colors. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Vicious.
Right, Coach? See, Coach, no. I look one from Mendoza. It looked like it was behind the receiver. Yeah. Yeah. All right, y'all. It was
all right.
It was cool. Good show.
It was good.
We'll get back together after the draft. So we'll do it the Monday after the draft. We'll come back, do our little reactions to it. I'll hit you guys up the day of the draft because I'm gonna be streaming live that day from the place. Okay. And then if I can tap you guys in. If you're at the black hole one, I don't know if they'll let you because casinos are really iffy when it comes to going live. So yeah.
We'll see.
Because I had actually asked Cisco if I could stream from the party. And Cisco was basically telling me he wouldn't mind, but it's the casinos that have an issue when you go live. Yeah. And I remember you said something about that when you met Violator and them at the casino in Central.
Yeah, they didn't let me go live. Well, they did, but I couldn't show certain things. They were just watching. They were watching the whole time.
Yeah.
So they are iffy about it. But I'll see what we can do. Hopefully, Chona does get to be there with me, and we can figure something out from inside chaos.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Tengan buenas noches. Buenas noches. Buenas noches. Yes.
Buenas noches.
Right.
Yeah, hell yeah. We would definitely see what this.
All right, y'all.
See what this draft. See how it goes in this draft. We'll see.
Might talk to y'all soon. See y'all soon.
See y'all later.
See you later.
Just win, baby.
Look, check it out. All black with a hoodie, snapback with a snap on. Long white socks, me mugging like I'm King Kong. With them all black Chuck Taylors. West side and this bitch yelling Raiders. Thuggin', cause we know with it. Motherfuckers like y'all suck, but we don't give a fuck, nigga. We deal with it. Jaw jacking, getting nigga fucked up with the quickness. Parking lot squabbles, giving nigga the business. Shh, quiet. The fuck you mean? We yelling Raiders, bitch. Like fuck your team, you wanna talk your shit. Get sad like Scream Stadium, take off, nigga. Homicide scene. Oakland to LA, LA to Oakland, Las Vegas, Sin City, steady smoking. Raiders looking to get another ring like fuck y'all haters, nigga. Y'all know I mean. We yelling Raiders, bitch. Y'all know what's up, like Raiders, bitch. Wicked, two niggas up like Raiders, bitch. I show no love like Raiders, bitch. Nigga, we don't give a fuck. Raiders, bitch. Y'all know what's up, like Raiders, bitch. Wicked, two niggas up like Raiders, bitch. I show no love like Raiders, bitch. Nigga, we don't give a fuck.
With so much drama in the big LV, it's kinda hard being Yaya or end up C. But I, somehow, some ways, keep dropping these Raider hits like every single day. May I sip on this Henny while these haters pay attention and my name stay bitchin'. I'ma stay G'd up like a silver feed up and tucked as a burner just in case it heats up. But I'm humble, 10 toes down to never stumble. Keep doing Raider music, imitate and never double. It's like like everywhere we go, it's like the same old shit. Here, Raiders just suck, y'all can suck my dick. It's a nation just to prove, no need to consume, win, lose, or tie. Raider Nation keep moving, top to the bottom, bottom to the top. It's Raider Nation all day till the casket drop.
We yelling Raiders, bitch. Y'all know what's up, like Raiders, bitch. Quit there, 2 niggas up like Raiders, bitch. I show no love like Raiders, bitch. Nigga, we don't give a fuck. Raiders, bitch. Y'all know what's up, like Raiders, bitch. Quit there, 2 niggas up like Raiders, bitch. I show no love like Raiders, bitch. Nigga, we don't give a fuck. Welcome in this bitch like nigga, what's happening? With whiskey in my cup, turned up, Raider Nation hella active. Watch what you say, watch the yapping, nigga, don't get your ass kicked. We bout that action, I'm a goofy nigga, but I ain't no goofy nigga. Walk around and find out he doing a 2-piece nigga. Everybody knows me soon as I hit the scene. They like, Raiders, bitch, nigga, fuck your team. Champions Club, I am the one. VIP access, we do what can't be done. I do what I do, nigga, that's on the daily. Talking hella shit, give a fuck if they hate me. Only one nation, Raider Nation, and it's evident. Any other nation is irrelevant. Commitment to excellence, just win, babies, what we telling them. Shout out to the nation, you know I had to represent. Yelling Raiders, bitch, y'all know what's up, like Raiders, bitch. With their 2 niggas up like Raiders, bitch. I show no love like Raiders, bitch. Nigga, we don't give a fuck. Raiders, bitch, y'all know what's up, like Raiders, bitch. With their 2 niggas up like Raiders, bitch. I show no love like Raiders, bitch. Nigga, we don't give a fuck.